What's up? What's up? What's up? Nerd Report. This is Lewis here. It's Friday night, 9 p.m. and we go live. Well, usually, if I can, I got my man here. What's up, Mike?
Hey, how's it going? It's a lot cooler than last Monday.
It is, man. How's my sound here? Does it sound okay? Like it's coming through the mic or a speaker?
You sound good. You sound good.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, it's a lot cooler than Monday. I hate the hot weather and stuff like that. It really gets to me, man. It really bothers me. Messes with my mind, my brain. Everything just gets out of whack. Huh?
We could tell after last week's show how, and it being like almost 80 degrees at the 9 o'clock.
Oh, it was like 90. It was like 85 at night, you know.
Yeah.
And then we have to turn on all this equipment, and it's like I feel a sweat running here. Hey, what's up? We got what's up YouTube in the house already. Anyone who's joining, please go ahead, comment, and I will give you a shout out. Or at least I'll try to. We're just chilling, kicking back, having a nice little just nerd chat, man, nerd talk, nerd live, whatever you want to call that. I have a few topics. Mike, you have any topics?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people like to go tennis in Las Vegas.
All right, so
Did you see that?
well, let's do this properly right here. You know, let me look up Tenet right here a second. So as you know, Tenet has opened overseas. Let's look at the box office right now.
It did pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see right here. All right. So according to Forbes right here, our friend Scott Mendelson, who is actually our friend, we're not kidding. Box office, New Mutants bombs with 7.1 as Tenet opens to a promising 54 million. He didn't. I don't know if he says this here, but I heard the projection was 40 million. So according to Forbes right here, let me share his article real quick. According to Forbes, it's actually exceeded the expectations. So it becomes okay. So he's saying that X-Men became even the laggiest X-Men movie ever. Would it? Okay, so I guess he's talking about how New Mutants bombed, but it's like New Mutants not as hyped, Mike, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to compare them because with Tenet, it opened up in a wider array of theaters in Europe. Where New Mutants here I could, if you compare European numbers to European numbers, I get it, but for the United States, I think it did like $150,000 on drive-in theaters and select and whatever theaters that was open. So if you equate it to if every theater was open, it would have made like in the millions. It would have hit over the millions. Would it have been a success? Probably not. But it would have been a lot higher.
He's mostly a guy who talks about box office, and here he's saying there's going to be a lot of chatter over the next few months over how to properly dissect the box office numbers. China is essentially back to normal despite capacity limits. That I hear different. So I've heard China's not back to normal.
That's what I've heard too. It depends on where you're at in China.
Yeah. The 800, what is it? The 800 is doing every bit as well. Is that another movie I've never heard of? With 291 million in 11 days.
That is a Chinese film.
Oh, it is.
Chinese produced.
Yeah, that's a Chinese one they're saying is making a bank load of money. And then there are people saying that that's actually a lie. Coming from my parents came from a communist country. They lie a lot. Just a heads up. If you think they lie here, dude. Oh boy. And I think this is probably, to take their word for it, it's kind of like naive. In my opinion, this is probably to get the people back into theaters. Propaganda, baby. That's just my opinion, which is probably more fact than theirs. Let me see. It might have done and it opened last summer as intended, or this summer sans the pandemic, as it is expected that Christopher Nolan's Tenet will perform about as well as it might have under conventional circumstances. So basically, Tenet would be, doing the same numbers if there wasn't a pandemic. According to that's what he's thinking. But as you know, Disney decided to go ahead and release Mulan on Disney Plus and everything like that, because I personally think Disney is smart. They probably research. They have people on the ground in China, and they probably know, hey, dude, like, we can't release a movie over there.
Well, also too, I mean, they have that Hong Kong theme park and Shanghai theme park, and they had closed the Hong Kong park.
Mm-hmm. Is it open now?
Ago. I am not sure. It's been closed for some time, but I need to check if it's still open. But I think Disney did the right move, and it's a smarter move, especially here in the United States, where not every state has theaters open.
Oh yeah, which leads us to our next. What you were bringing up earlier is a lot of people we know went to Las Vegas to sit in an empty theater and watch Tenet. I've been seeing the tweets and stuff like that. I may be heading over there as well. I'm not sure.
I'm not going to go all the way to Vegas just to go see a movie and then come back.
5 hours, dude. Maybe I'll wait till a couple movies are out, and then I'll do it. What do you guys think? Press 1 if I should go to Vegas. Press 2 if you're near Vegas and you would like to meet us there. Anyways, so Christopher Nolan's Tenet is off to a great start. 53 million without China or U.S. money. So
it doesn't shock me though. It doesn't shock me at all, because there was so much hype surrounding that film that it got people excited. Like a shit. Some people.
Damn, you froze, dude, and it was an embarrassing, embarrassing look for you. Yeah. Yeah. Lion to Lion, how you doing? Zill Nation King, what's up? Spencer, what's up? Bunda, nice to see you here as well. Ishilocos, what's up? Hopefully I pronounce everyone's name right, because sometimes I'm like don't feel bad because I can barely pronounce my own name correctly. Sathwick, what's up? Robin in the house. Geo the Sage just got back from Tenet. Lunga, looking forward to your review. Post it on your channel. Can't wait to see. You were one of the people that were a little bit on the fence with it, I believe, but I don't want to put words in your mouth. But hey, now you saw it. Now you could have your opinion, and it's it is what it is. It's probably going to work for some people and probably not. I'm excited just to go to the movies and stuff. I'm hearing it's very Lunga was right. It's some people, it's very complex film. But there he goes. I mean, Tenet was beautifully crafted, visually stunning, polished. Okay, well, that's just. But the thing is, though, to be fair, that I could pull up like 20 of your videos saying that way before the movie came out. So, like, when you're saying that before, then you know what I mean? It's like driving forward and then getting surprised because you're ahead of where you were.
So you're just rubbing the lamps to get Lunga to come on board?
Yeah. I press start the stream here, and I don't know, for some reason I'm live. What? Yeah, I could change your mind. But hey, look, if it didn't work for you, it didn't work for you. Most people I've seen, it is working, but hey, I may go in there and agree with you, bro. Yeah. Like, make a review, damn it. I send you a link if you want to come in here. Cool. I don't want to talk Tenet spoilers because I want to. I just want to go in fresh. You know what I mean? And I don't care if people say they don't like it, because if they say they don't like it, it's actually better because my expectations go up higher. Not my expectations go higher. My expectations get lowered. So then my logic is that I'll be expecting less, and then every time I expect less, you get pleasantly surprised. But no, man, I hope you either way, I hope you had a good time just going to the movies or whatever, if the movie didn't work for you. But he's not spoiling it. All right. Lunga's going crazy. He talks more on the chat than he does when he comes in here. Look, man, if you want me to read your stuff, it's $10 super chat.
50 cents a word.
I was just kidding, brother. Anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna start giving these out. These are Fandango passes. The number, I just exposed it.
Yeah, pretty much. So you saw that, and you live anywhere outside of Southern California.
Listen, these are all passes right now. Okay, these are all passes. These are Fandango passes to Tenant, wherever you live in the United States, I believe, where they're good wherever Fandango is available till the 31st. So that's how long they're going to expect it to be in the theater. I'm going to hook up members first. I'm going to post a picture with the code so you could grab the code in the members only area in a little bit. So make sure to check that out maybe after we go live. So I'll post that. First person to claim it claims it. You know, that's the way it's going to go. Maybe I'll do a couple of those, but you do it in the commentary. Hey, if I do it for everyone, then everyone goes in there. Members is not they're awesome, but there's not that many of them. I wish there were more, but there's not that many of them. So you have a bigger chance to win. All right, and there we go. Does it sound cool, Mike?
Sounds good to me.
The link isn't working. Lunga, let's get Lunga in here.
Yep. We got Bunda saying about today's big news with the Apple Tesla split.
Do you know about that?
Yeah, Apple.
Hold on one second. Yeah. Lunga, I put the link in the chat. Okay, so let us know about Apple.
So Apple had a stock split today of 4-1. So if you owned Apple shares, for every one stock that you had got multiplied to 4 stocks in the split. Price goes down to $129 now per stock,
right?
And that's actually going to be interesting to see because I think it's only upside, to be honest. It's at 129 right now. If it goes back up to 400, depending on how many shares you have, you can make some pretty good money right now, especially with the new phone coming out in October. New iPhone will be out in October. In addition, there'll be the new ARM chips, Apple Silicon chips. If they perform the way they're supposed to, that stock split's going to be good for anybody. The Tesla one, it's at 250.
Let me welcome Lunga in. What's up, homie?
Yeah.
Lunga? You can't hear us.
All right, let me get out and come back in.
All right. We could hear him, I think, with too much of an echo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So do you have stock in Apple?
No. My sister actually bought shares last week before the split. It was at 503 before the split.
And you cover more of the tech stuff over there at Muse, right?
Yeah, we cover a lot of tech stuff. That's why, like, the Tesla split is 5. I believe it was 5-1, and that was stock went down from 500, 2,000 to like 200.
We're getting an echo, Lunga. We're getting an echo.
All right, I'm not hearing you on my phone. I won't have to go downstairs. For some reason, I'm not hearing.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're getting an echo from Lunga. Right now, okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to the comments, the community area, there's a section right there, the community area. I just posted a code for Tenant. From download. Okay.
Yeah,
copy the code and claim it. Hold on a second. This is no Fandango passes the Tenant a pair. So there's the code. Boom. Head over there to the community area. If you're a member, this is for members only right now, and then we're gonna go to the regular everyone else. But I just want to give the members so they're free movies as promised. Free movies are subscribers. Head over there, community area. members. You can become a member right now. You can become
exactly.
a member.
And when I come on, just talk some business as well. But Bunda, you're right. Tesla did go up. It's $514.75 a share after hours right now.
Interesting. All right. So we've been talking about a few things right now. We're just like, if you guys want to join in or add a topic you want to talk about, of course, the thing dominating the entertainment news, how would I say, community or segments of stories and everything else has been, and Lunga's back.
All right. Now we're good. Now that we're in the studio, we're good.
You're loud as hell, man.
Well, here, is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I didn't have the mic pushed away far enough. That's all.
It sounded great, but it just sounded loud. So we're gonna talk a little bit. We had a few topics, Lunga. Glad you got to join us. I'm glad. I don't care what you thought of the movie, but I'm happy you got out.
Can I comment on what Paul's saying?
Go ahead,
Paul. My dislike of the movie has nothing to do with not understanding quantum mechanics. Considering I'm the one that said there's quantum mechanics, and my own co-host was telling me it's not quantum mechanics, I'm like, yes, it is. That's not the issue. It didn't go over my head. The issue was the science was stupid. That's what the issue was, it was overly complicated science to cover a bad story. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I'll be the judge of that in a month.
Well, this is what I'm going to say. If you enjoy going to watch Fast and Furious movies and just oohing and on, you'll love it.
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, and that was my entire point that I was making about it. I never said it was going to be a bad movie. It's going to be a fun popcorn muncher. But it's the savior of movies, and it's the greatest movie of all time. And Christopher Nolan's this genius of cinema. That's where I draw the line.
Christopher Nolan is a genius of cinema.
No, he's not.
But it's subjective. But numbers is an exact science. Numbers are really high, bro, for the box office.
Well, considering the only competition is Bill and Ted and the Mutants. Matter. No, I mean, it kind of does matter, Lewis.
Competition is a pandemic that is scared the crap out of everybody.
Studios literally schedule movies based on the competition when it's coming out. So don't tell me that doesn't matter, because it does.
The pandemic is the biggest competition there is.
Okay. And you know how many people in my theater? 3.
It's fine. It's at
wait a minute. Excuse me. 4. There was one other person than me and my 2 children. There was one other person. Okay. There was literally one more person in New Mutants than there was tonight for Tenet.
That's just one theater, though. It doesn't.
A huge double-decker theater in Schaumburg, Illinois, which is basically the most popular AMC in the Chicago metro area.
It's like people who say, dude, I've been in a Chinese theater where I've been the only person there on opening night for Blockbuster.
Here's the thing. You can, when you see it, and you can, subjectively say all the reasons why you think it's a great movie. You're perfectly entitled. And
I'm going to watch it first.
And no one can say you're wrong, because it's a subjective opinion.
Yeah.
But when you try to make excuses on why you think it's the best movie outside of that subjective opinion without having seen it yet.
Well, you're trying to make up excuses why it's like Fast and Furious. It's the same thing.
No. That's what do critics do? That was my critique. And the reason why those, I don't believe critics. I usually like movies that critics don't like. Okay. So when these critics were saying these negative things, it surprised me because they're saying the same things I was saying before even seeing it yet, just from the trailer. I'm like, is it that simple? That's why it surprised me. That's why I was like, what?
So you're saying it's simple and you got it, you know what's going on.
No. Is it that simple to break just from a trailer to already come from that, to basically come to the same conclusion that critics who already saw it have? That's what was simple for me. It's like, really? I thought, meaning outside the trailer, there wasn't much. What you saw in the trailer is what you get.
For 4 hours? I mean, for 2 hours and a half?
4-hour movie. 2
hours and a half.
I don't want to do spoilers. I told you I'm not going to do spoilers, so I don't want to give away anything.
Yeah, but no, I'll still check it out.
The first third, I would argue, the first third to almost half of the movie was boring as shit. It got good in the second half, last third. That's when it got exciting.
All right.
Well, at least I got excited in the last third, unlike Bill and Ted's Face
Yeah,
of
I
Music.
mean, again, for everyone, wanting to shoot me in the forehead because I said Tenet was not going to be that great, I never said it was going to be a bad movie. Those words never came out of my mouth. I just said it's not everything people are trying to say it's going to be. That's all I said.
I don't know, dude. I may go and say it's the best thing ever, and I mean, maybe not. You know what I mean?
Well, after watching Bill and Ted Face the Music, it may be. I think it could be the best thing ever.
I actually like Bill and Ted Face the Music, but I do not. I'm not a big Bill and Ted guy.
I hated it.
Are you a big Bill and Ted guy?
Yeah, I liked the first movie. The second one was This one fell asleep.
Wow, that's not surprising. Bill and Ted would be something I would see on DVD anyway, or on,
that's the way you saw it.
I wouldn't pay to see that. New Mutants. This is another one. New Mutants was a movie that severely disappointed me. I had high hopes for that movie. I thought it was.
Did you watch it? This one?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I saw it on Friday. I mean, it was a movie. I would have watched it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sure. I'm sitting at home. Hey, what's this? New Mutants. Sure, I'd watch it. That'd be fun. But as a movie I had to go see, no, it was disappointing. It was very the character development was horrible. It tried to be a horror movie but didn't really be a horror movie, and it didn't have a Marvel feel, X-Men feel at all. So it was like, what am I watching? I'm watching teenagers being chased by monsters.
Well,
okay.
That's another thing that everything is kind of subjective, because I got to be honest, I looked at the cast and crew and I go, wow, what a diverse, awesome cast. And then the first thing that comes out is the controversy that it's whitewashed. Like,
I don't even get into all that.
Well, I don't know.
That was because they were complaining because the Latino playing Sunspot wasn't black, because in the comic books he's half Afro-Brazilian. And
there's also a version of him that's not. Though.
Listen, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I didn't like his fucking character anyway. So, I mean, Now the one who played Eliana Rasputin, who I don't know if for people who don't
follow comics.
No. Eliana Rasputin. She was the
Predators.
The blonde girl that was doing the portals.
The one with the laser sword, right?
Right. For those that don't know the comic book, she's Colossus's sister. From the comics, Colossus from the X-Men. She's Colossus's sister. Her character was dope. There was a little bit more character development with him, and she was really cool to watch. And Maisie Williams' character was really fun too. She had a lot of character development, but the rest of the cast, the main character, it was her whole character development was an old Native American proverb, which we've all heard. It wasn't like anything, it's like one of the most common ones, except I think it's usually wolves instead of bears. But yeah, I mean, and I'm not spoiling this because it was in that first 3 minutes that they showed us.
Yeah,
where the father tells her.
Well, I want to go to I want to go and watch Tenet and New Mutants.
Yeah, I mean,
here's want to go out and
Tenet, I'm not going to tell people don't go watch it. It's a fun movie. It is a fun movie. It's a fun movie to watch. It's not a
dude. There's
movie.
people out there. There's people out there that say The Dark Knight sucks. So I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. This is the way I rank Nolan's Batman. As a matter of fact, I think the first one's better. The second, the best. I'm sorry, the first one's the best. Second one's second, and the third is the third best. And everyone has The Dark Knight first. Yeah, and I'm like, it is good. Don't get me wrong, but really good. It's really good, and it almost feels like I'm ragging on. I'm putting the second one down, and I'm not. It's just that the first one is just exceptional to me. So even more. So
again, I like the second one better too. I'm with that crowd.
The second one more than
it was way more spectacular, and I can tell you, for me, I can tell you why. Same reason why I didn't like Nolan's Batman, because I didn't like the way Christian Bale portrayed him. I did not think he was a good Bruce Wayne. I thought he was too pining over Rachel the entire time. I didn't like the growl. So Heath Ledger to me made that movie, and that's why I liked it. Once he wasn't around in the third one, and he wasn't in the first one, it was like, eh. And even the first one, I like it mostly because I liked the way Liam Neeson did Ra's al Ghul.
Well, yeah, Liam Neeson, Jesus, that was great. Well, the other thing is, like, when they talk about like Ben Affleck's Batman, I'm like, he didn't really get a chance to be Batman enough
He didn't get a chance to be. Yeah, he was Bruce Wayne most of the time.
Yeah, so I'm like, how could he be your? Well, whatever. I mean, people want to say. I mean, the outfit looked dope. I mean,
being
I guess
Batman, Bruce Wayne is the hard part. Being Batman is the easy part. That's the thing I don't get. What people make being Batman is the easy part. The stunt people make you look good, so it's not like the actor has to worry about that too much. The stunt people make you look good for that. All you got to do Batman right is the voice and how you look in the costume. That's literally it.
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne is the acting.
Plus, the warehouse scene was the stunt guy.
I love that scene. To me, that is the best Batman fight scene ever of all time. That warehouse scene is the best Batman fight, and it was like the Arkham games, and those are awesome fight scenes in those games.
But I don't believe that was Ben Affleck in there, though.
It doesn't have to be Ben Affleck. I said they put stunt. Christian Bale didn't do the fight scenes. He had stunt guys too.
He was in the suit a lot, though.
Look at you. Love Christian Bale so much. Can you admit it was a freaking stunt guy that did the fight scenes? It was not Christian Bale, dude.
My man, I hate to say it, but when I'm looking at the making of the movie and there's a fight scene with Bane and he's in the suit, I'm gonna believe it's Christian Bale. I can't go with that.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll just don't give any credit to all the stunt people that made Batman.
No, there's stunt people, but Christian Bale was in the suit fighting. I do know that. I don't know
Christian Bale is better to you because he might have been fighting in the suit for 5 minutes longer than Ben Affleck. That makes him
okay if you want to put it that way too. Yeah, sure. Why not? Christian Bale's Batman was better than any Batman because why do we learn to fall? To get up, Bruce. Quotes like that is what made
that wasn't Christian Bale. That was Alfred. That was Alfred. That was not Christian Bale. Here, okay, Kane was the best Alfred ever. I'll agree with you. Has nothing to do with Christian Bale.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Kane though. That was his dad who said that.
Christ, his dad. Excuse me. Okay, it was freaking who the hell played his dad in the movie? I don't even know. Nobody cares. Nobody cares who played Thomas Wayne in the Christian Bale movies. So, but it still wasn't Christian Bale.
Oh no, but you know what Christian Bale did do? It's a subtle.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Okay. When they do the toast to Two-Face, Harvey Dent, and he's carrying the wine or whatever.
Oh, you mean the best line of the movie that was actually done by Harvey Dent and not Bruce Wayne?
And the one that you're scared, the one you're scared of me completing the description of it because it's going to prove you wrong. And you see he does the toast, and then the next scene he's pouring the alcohol away. He's not really drinking it. That little subtle thing.
Yeah,
is pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, because not like Michael Keaton didn't do the same thing because he did. But that's okay. We can forget that part too. But it's funny. That is what got you. But Harvey Dent's line of either live long enough to see be the hero, die being the villain. That was the highlight of that scene, not the wine. That was the highlight of the scene.
That wasn't part of that scene, though.
It was in the restaurant with the wine. Yeah, it was.
That's not what I was talking about. It's a toast to Harvey Dent when they were doing the fundraiser for him.
Oh, the fundraiser? Whatever. You mean the stupid party where you stumbled in with the girls? The
part you don't know. That's not the part I'm talking about.
That was at a restaurant. You're talking about at his house, in the penthouse.
The part where he stumbles across with the girls is to distract people.
In the restaurant. You're talking about in his penthouse when he was having the fundraiser and Joker came in.
Right before that.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's what I said.
It took you 5 times to guess what scene it is.
You didn't hear me the first 3 times. I got it. It's when this penthouse, the fundraiser.
I think you were watching the movie in the background, trying to figure out where am I.
I just sit here and watch.
Now, here's a shocker for me personally, because this is kind of like, how would I say? It's something I'm curious about is the power of YouTube. How many people watch it, and where the hell did this article go? And we know that YouTube does have a massive reach. Why? Not because of us or even PewDiePie or whatever. It's freaking Google, right? And we know that they had Cobra Kai in here, and it was for what? It was free. The first 2 episodes were free for a long time. But apparently now, according to Forbes and a lot of other outlets, they're reporting that the show not only was kind of like obscure, but it's the #1 show in America. Now, that's cool because I love the show and I want to see it succeed. But any idea, guys, like how many more people actually got to see the series now?
Oh, loads.
Millions.
Really?
Loads. No, but the only people who, other than the 5 people who subscribe to YouTube Red, the only people, everyone who saw this saw it bootleg. Listen, I'm against bootlegging. I don't like doing it. I try to pay for everything. I bootleg the shit out of this thing. I was not going to, because that was literally the only thing on YouTube Red I wanted to see. I was not going to pay.
Well, that was literally the only thing on YouTube Red, period.
Yeah, pretty much the only original thing, right?
Yeah, that was the only.
No, they had original
shorts or something. I think they had some shorts or small things.
They had like YouTube channels that they brought up to try and make them.
Yeah. They try to put like some of their big channels on there for exclusive content. It's like, oh, isn't that what they do with their membership? Why they got to pay you?
Well, they did have shows, and their shows were like they're YouTubers having their own shows.
Yeah,
it was like, what the hell? You know?
Yeah, that's what we said.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't one person who saw it on YouTube there because they did offer a free week, and I think
I'm being hyperbolic, obviously.
Yeah. But you know, like this is great. But let me ask you,
when you compare the YouTube subscribership level to Netflix, it might as well be 5 people. That's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah. Oh, do you think it's that big?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Netflix. I would argue Netflix. I don't know the numbers. You'd have to pull them up, but I would say minimum 5 times the amount of whatever you.
Well, that's a problem. I heard Netflix has 90 million subs.
Yeah, and how much did YouTube even hit? 10 million? It was probably in the
they're in the billions. YouTube Red.
Maybe 1 to 3 million at most.
Yeah. Well, it's enough for them to cancel YouTube Red. Here's another thing, guys. If you guys are up with the show and stuff, I'll give you a few things I found out.
Yeah. I watched the whole thing even before this because I bootlegged the hell out of it, I think.
So the the episodes on YouTube are different than the ones are slightly altered compared to the ones on Netflix. So that was interesting. That's interesting. I did notice some of the dialogue was different. It didn't take away or add. They took out a line from the grandma. You know, Miguel's grandma. Like some of the Spanish stuff was cringe, man. Not because what she said.
So you're saying they censored shit?
I wouldn't know if it's censored or
Netflix has like softcore porn on there. Why would they change this?
It wasn't, but I don't think it was an issue of like, hey, let's take this out because it's offensive. I think it was an issue, take this off because it doesn't go. It sucked. Some stuff, you take out.
Creative editing.
I think so. The grandma actually does some masturbating joke that's just cringe, man. Like, oh my god. And I noticed it wasn't on there.
Geo to Sage. Geo, we're not talking about traffic. Yes, YouTube has a bajillion traffic. That's why we're on YouTube. We're not talking about traffic. We're talking about paid memberships. For YouTube
we're talking about.
So I have that number for YouTube Premium. What used to be YouTube Red.
Let's do it.
20 million subscribers were actually on YouTube Red.
Oh, that was more than I thought. And but Lewis said is like what Netflix is like 90 million.
Yeah, 90 million and up.
So roughly 5 times, like I said. Okay, so
20 million only subscribed for Cobra Kai. I'm sorry.
The 20 million does surprise me. That's a higher number.
And that was from February of this year.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gone down.
But Netflix is still about 5 times larger for subscribers.
So the thing is, they did alter it, but hold your horses. It's not. If you guys are thinking that maybe they censored it, I don't think it's a censor thing. It's a hey, let's edit this out, whack. And then what was the other thing? The first 2 episodes are still showing on YouTube. That's kind of weird, right? I thought that was kind of weird.
Well, they probably kept that for part of the contract. If I was like, we can keep these on there for a little while or something.
Yeah. Well, it says only on Netflix. Dun, dun, dun. So, I think it's an amazing story. It's an underdog story. Just having this show out there. I love the way it's unapologetic. It's raw. Do you guys think that maybe now with Netflix, obviously maybe get a larger, but they're getting a larger budget, is not necessarily a good thing. If they invested in like bigger sets and stuff like that. If the actors get paid more, I'm down for that. But do you think bigger budget will make the storyline a little different? What do you think, Lunga?
Well, the one thing we'd have to ask is, did they bring the same writing team and everything over?
Yes, they did.
Same producer, same writing team. Then I don't think the story is going to change anything dramatically.
Yeah,
we'll probably keep the same story or the same quality of writing. I doubt that'll change. And Netflix obviously does not care about. I mean, I was watching that cartoon Hoops. Oh my god, that thing is so raunchy. Netflix doesn't care, so I doubt that there'll be very little censorship. And it was funny because people were like predicting the demise of Netflix when Disney Plus was coming out. Like this is gonna kill Netflix. This is gonna kill Netflix.
You probably don't remember, but Netflix killed Walmart. Walmart tried
and they killed Blockbuster, and Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix. Right. They didn't.
Well, check this out.
Yep.
Walmart tried to do the rental thing over the mail, and we all know Walmart's massive. They couldn't compete with Netflix. They got their ass kicked.
Right.
You know what I mean? So remember, Netflix used to let you rent the DVDs.
Right. I used to. I did that. And at that time, that's what they do. They had a certain amount of DVDs, and Netflix actually wanted to make a deal with Blockbuster, who is the nation's largest DVD rental service, saying, "Hey, how about we offer Blockbuster DVDs on our service?" And Blockbuster said,
"Yeah." Well, here we go again too. Walmart's starting their own streaming service to compete with Netflix.
Oh Jesus!
Again?
Let's see if they get close.
Streaming?
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's for after 10 o'clock. So there you go.
So basically, we're gonna watch a bunch of bootleg show knockoffs of better shows. For one.
Okay, so just your average Joe. Okay, guys, listen. And then I'll ask Mike what he thinks. So I've been covering Cobra Kai for a while, and when I first started doing the videos here on Nerd Report, I used to get 25,000 views, 60,000 views on my predictions and stuff. I think to the point where I think I have actually predicted season 3 because every rumor is starting to look like my predictions video for that, and to the point where they don't invite me to cover it. So I think I pissed them off, but it was just all prediction. So I've started posting more Cobra Kai videos, and to show that my theory is you could tell YouTube is not part of it anymore because those videos don't get views anymore for some reason. That's just what I think. They're not as pushed as hard. But anyways, I have a video that I talk about Sam LaRusso. That's Daniel LaRusso's daughter. If you guys want to check it out, I just feel like in season 1 she was pitched as someone who knows her martial arts real well, being a LaRusso and being born into Miyagi-Do. And then in part 2, season 2, her skills are weak. I was just surprised. I was hoping she'd be like Yoda or something.
No, she quit early on, remember?
Yeah.
That's what they said. And she quit.
Yeah.
She quit.
Well, it's kind of
she's not that good.
Yeah, there was a scene where that guy she was dating was harassing her, and she was getting ready to strike. I was like, oh shit. But then,
and let's be fair, it's not like Ralph Macchio's karate was convincing in any 3 of the movies. So
yeah,
it's not
exactly.
Well, you have to subvert your expectations.
Well, subvert your expectation for Sam LaRusso.
Hey, you guys, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh yeah, someone has to take a dump.
Don't say that while I'm trying to drink, dude. I'm gonna spit shit all over the camera.
You're not dumping in your soda. Did someone say a bad word? Do you have part of my language?
I didn't see that. I didn't see anything he said there.
Google? I don't know. YouTube is the second most popular site on the website. Netflix is 17. Yeah, do they use browsers though? YouTube has way more traffic. Yeah, it has traffic. I mean, I think Lunga, you addressed that. It has traffic, but to get people to buy.
Talking about subscriptions, right? Paid subscriptions. It was 20 million. Mike told us for YouTube, which is higher than I thought. But when you think about 90 to 100 million for Netflix, it's roughly 5 times the subscription amount of YouTube Red. So it's leaps and bounds ahead of YouTube on subscriptions.
YouTube's good because you buy a TV, it's in there. Like a smart TV has it in there.
YouTube has it, but so does Netflix. Netflix has it built in too. Hulu's built in. They're all built in, dude. My smart TV had all of them built in.
Who cares about Cobra Kai, HBO Max, Raised by Wolves, and Amazon's The Boys? I like Cobra Kai more than The Boys. Sorry.
I like The Boys better than Cobra Kai. But
yeah,
here's the
they're
thing.
both great. But
this thing I don't understand. It's streaming. You could literally watch any of them anytime you want. So I don't understand
you can only watch
why you
one.
have to pick one over the other.
Because your eyes burn out. Your eyes burn out. I feel like Cobra Kai has, if in the world where you could only watch one, I haven't seen Raised by Wolves or whatever, but I feel like Cobra Kai has more heart. That's what I feel.
I mean, it's a different. It's hard to compare them because it's a different type of story.
Yeah.
But for pure entertainment value, if I want to watch something I really enjoy a lot, and this is not to say I don't enjoy it. I love Cobra Kai. I think it's a great show.
Yeah.
But I would if I had to pick one, I would take The Boys over Cobra Kai. I don't know where Raised by Wolves. I have HBO Max. I watch a lot of stuff on HBO Max. Whatever that is did not catch my eye to watch it, so I'm not sure what it's about.
Well, I got you in.
I'm watching Lovecraft Country on HBO Max. So
I heard that's really good.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it so far.
So look, we were talking the other day about Ruby Rose, and I felt like Ruby Rose is a little bit more kind of like she's in the middle between TV star and movie star.
You mean the wuss that couldn't hack it?
Well, yeah,
going to Vancouver was too far away for her.
Well, here's the deal, though, dude. She has a new movie coming out, and the trailer dropped. The Doorman. I haven't seen this trailer. I've only seen parts of it, like real quick in the beginning. But it's her own movie. I don't know if the pay is better than doing Batwoman. What sucks here for her is it only has 13,000 views, which is very bad. Especially it's Lionsgate. Now, let's go through this trailer real quick. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't. But I've never considered. Lionsgate has usually been very B movie to me. It's never been anything great. What blockbusters? Refresh my memory. Was there any blockbusters by Lionsgate? Like big movies?
Saw. They bought the Expendables.
Lionsgate did Saw.
Yeah, let's look. That's a good question. Lionsgate. I loved Lionsgate for a while, but they have fallen off.
There are a lot of horror movies. That's why you like Lionsgate.
They own Terminator. They used to Lionsgate.
Well, I'm not talking about what they own. I'm talking about what they put out.
Yeah, let's see what Lionsgate films real quick. Okay, Three from Hell. Let me see. Blair Witch, the new one. See, they've fallen off, but they used to.
Fallen off the new
Rambo. Rambo.
They did the
Mockingjay.
Their biggest ones are Twilight and Hunger Games.
Well, you got Warriors, which is Saw is huge. Let me see. American Psycho.
I mean, your top 10 Saw isn't in there. It can't be. Oh, they did do John Wick 3, which is my least favorite.
But did they do 1 and 2? They did.
It's showing. Okay, they do 1 and 2. Okay, so they did. Yeah. So that's good. That's good.
They're not Universal.
I did like the Hunger Games. I'll admit that. I'm one of those lame-os that like the Hunger Games. I actually liked it.
Well, I like Divergent.
Divergent, I did. I wanted to like a Divergent, but I didn't.
I liked it. But they slapped the fans in the face. I'm sorry, but not.
Like I said, I wanted to like it, but it was like meh. It wasn't. The Hunger Games was way better produced and way better acting.
The way I look at Lionsgate, and I think they have something to do with the Expendables too, and I'm not sure. They're a tier below. How would I say Blumhouse? You know what I mean? Like they're not Universal, of course, but nor is Blumhouse. They're bigger than A24, which is up and coming. It's more artsy. They used to dominate the horror genre like Blumhouse, but for some reason they fell off. They fell off with all. I'm looking at all their stuff here. So look, I don't know. Doorman. Let's react to this real quick. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see this. Boom. You hear it?
Yeah.
So once you get back
to New York, about a week.
Doesn't open them. At the apartment.
John Wick vibe here.
Not quite as exciting as we.
I'm bored already.
We used to
That
next to
when she was in
make
that military
get
uniform,
the
the hat was way
weekend
too big
off.
for
Come
her
back
head.
to work on Monday. He can
I can't
handle
get
that.
Now she's a valet. How do we go from Marine to valet?
Well, hold on. We explained it at the end.
Shall we begin?
Okay, so we went from Marine to valet to a bunch of mobsters, apparently.
going on?
Hey, who are you?
I promise our visit would be as brief as humanly possible.
Boris, are you there?
He informed me the building would be empty.
It's nothing to worry
Oh,
about.
dude, this is Die Hard. That's all it is. Die Hard, dude.
I don't know. I think it's John Wick, bro.
It's Die Hard. No, she was a Marine and she was just a doorman.
What's
Just
a
like-
decorated soldier doing here as a doorman?
This is lame.
They're here.
You have to.
Hold on.
It's a bloody Rembrandt.
That is the worst choreo. Oh my god, it's horrendous, dude. Dude, she does not need to be doing action movies. She's not good at it. I know you like Batwoman, but she is not good at action stuff, dude.
This movie is gonna save cinema.
Dude, that was horrible. There was nothing good about that.
Okay, listen. It looks like a good B movie, bro. Like a good B movie. You guys don't think?
Listen, you see Tiny Ruby Rose as a Marine, and that hat was way too big for her head. And then what do? They follow with her being a doorman with an even bigger hat on her head. That doesn't fit. And so she's a badass Marine, and then she becomes a doorman for some reason.
But let me ask you, and I want to ask
and hold on, with her being Ruby Rose and this LGBTQ icon, should it be called Door Woman?
No, it's non-binary. She could be called whatever she wants.
No, but doorman is not. It's not. That's not. That's
okay,
binary.
in my book, I
That's
don't
binary.
know. I can't speak for
Should it
everybody.
be called door person?
Well, in my book, okay, so like I don't get it, but then again, maybe I'm old. The
I
word
think she sold out.
it's
I think she sold out.
mankind and woman. Woman has that thing.
Let me
man
get
in there.
this right. She left Batwoman. Originally, she said it had nothing to do with her injury. It was because traveling to Vancouver was too hard for her.
But my question is this financially more appropriate? I mean, is her bank account?
I don't know
gonna
what
get
they
bigger?
paid her for this piece of shit. I don't know.
Well, I'm asking. I'm asking.
I mean,
your
movies
opinion.
pay more than TV. We know that. Movies
All
always
right.
pay more than TV. That's just. I mean, overall, movies are going to pay more than TV.
Oh, fighting words right here, dude. Thanks for the super
Hey.
chat.
No, it's not fighting words. That means he's going to watch old episodes.
No, but he's putting them both in bad category. I'd rather
That's
watch
okay.
old episodes of Great.
He could call it bad all he wants. He's still watching, isn't he?
Yo, what's the deal, man? Where did Mike go? Did he die?
He died.
I'll add him in there. Ooh, I heard a little sound.
But she left. She left Batwoman because originally she said traveling to Vancouver was too far and it had nothing to do with the injury. Then she does that interview, a month ago, saying, "Well, yeah, it was the injury. It scared me. I just couldn't do that anymore, and this and that." But then she does this movie that's an action movie.
Well, maybe she worked less and got paid more. I don't know what her contract shows.
I want to know where
That's
this
just
was.
my-
I want to know where this was filmed. If this was filmed anywhere other than L.A., she's full of shit on everything, on all
Dude,
counts.
nothing's filmed in LA.
What I think is she's got offers to make a movie, and she said "F Batwoman." That's what I think happened.
Well, look, here's the deal, though. Could we agree on this? They were bashing the crap out of her for being Batwoman.
No,
Could we
they
agree
weren't.
on that?
No, they weren't.
Yeah? You don't think
They
fans were
no.
bashing her?
Nope. They
All
weren't
right.
bashing her. They were bashing the show. There's a difference.
Well, but she's part of the show. She's the lead.
Yeah, but it
And maybe
wasn't
she-
anywhere
maybe
near
she
as
saw
bad as some
something-
stuff.
Maybe she saw a sinking ship and she doesn't want to be part of it.
Should have thought about that before she took on a crappy show.
She doesn't know until you try.
I knew it was gonna be crappy. Lungadamus.
The what?
Lungadamus. I stole that from Jody. I made a whole transition and everything.
Well, look, it's not bashing her, maybe, but if the writers don't want to change their way, like people are saying it's the writers, why does she want to be part of it?
It was the writers, definitely, because like her character was gay, LGBTQ in
but she cannot overwrite the
Orange is the New
writers.
Black. And
Could
Orange
she
is the New
overwrite
Black
the writers?
I didn't say that. That's why I said
didn't say
people weren't
that.
bashing
I'm
her.
asking
That's
you.
why I said people weren't bashing her.
But she's part of the show. Maybe she doesn't want to be part of a crappy show anymore.
I don't think she's that good being an action star. Period. She should not be an action star.
Does this look more interesting to you than Batwoman?
Less interesting?
Well, okay.
At least Batwoman had something I like. DC Comics. I mean, it had something in there. You know what I mean? That alone made me watch it. It's part of the bad.
Robin, with all due respect, I'm the one that says she got a better offer and bounced. Lunga says she couldn't hang being in Batwoman.
I was going by her words. No, I was going by her words. That's what she said.
She got a better. Well, I think she got a better. I think this is better for her than.
Then say that. Don't be a little bitch ass. Say, you know what? I want to do movies. I want to explore my opportunities. Say that. You didn't want to say that because you didn't want people to think, oh, you didn't want to talk bad about the show.
It's a diplomat. She doesn't want to burn the bridge.
People have said that before without it. They could say, no, it's a wonderful show. I think it's great. I really love my time, but I want to explore these options. She could have said that without slamming the show.
You're gonna have to show me how the hell to put this on Streamlabs because I can hear this now.
I'll show you.
Does Mike have churros? To listen to the white lady, the robot they have there. Does Mike have churros?
If I don't know, ask the people, guys. Did you hear the sound effect when it went off?
No, because I'm not using Streamlabs right now.
You're not doing Streamlabs right now. Okay,
but
because if depending on how you set the settings, if you set it not to monitor, they'll hear it, but you won't.
Oh well, okay. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
I don't want to bore everyone with technical stuff. No, I heard it on my headphones because I have Streamlabs open, so I can now hear you guys when you donate, which is kind of cool. Maybe I should just head over. We'll head over.
If that's the case, then it's working. If you would have streamed it with Streamlabs, they would have heard it.
Yeah. I think if I was Ruby Rose, I'd do this. I'd make this movie before I'd be in Batwoman at this point. So that's just me. What are we talking about? Ruby Rose's new movie, man. The Doorman.
Ruby Rose's shitty life decisions.
You would have stayed as Batwoman?
Huh?
You
you know what? You made that commitment. Stay at it. Especially considering you were at that time. Sorry, you were an icon to the LGBTQ community for taking on that show. You turned your back on them by chasing the dollars. If that's so important to you, stick to it. Sorry, but it's the truth. But I think she has an issue with the LGBT community because you know why? Because she's bi, and because she's bi, a lot of them came after her saying that she's crappy because she likes men. And I'm serious. That's not even a joke. That literally happened, and she got angry about that.
I don't know. I here's what I'm seeing, guys. Like, that's why I'm not gonna comment on anything anymore because, like,
dude, I'm not. This isn't a rumor mill. This is stuff that was reported. So it's not like
March is saying, "Hey, she's been on TV more than me." Then again, she was on the CW.
No, but like, listen, her role in Orange is the New Black, she was spectacular in that. I thought she did great in that show. Just don't think she's good as an action star.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Fandom is not done. On the 12th, there's going to be more, right? Yeah. So we're going to be streaming live again. It's mostly going to be based on TV shows, I believe. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to stream that one, even though I do like the CW shows. I'm not going to stream that one because it's but we'll see. Who knows? They might drop a movie bomb during that unexpectedly.
They can, right?
Yeah, they can. Now,
and
the odds of that happening, I think, are slim, but you never know.
Well, they dropped TV stuff during the movie stuff.
Yeah.
So,
well, I thought that was originally planned to be during that time, and then they changed it.
Hi, you want to sponsor a new? That would be great, brother. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. But let me know, David, if you have anything you need us to advertise, man. We could help you promote stuff like that. So you could be the main sponsor on there. That'd be great. But as usual, I mean, just show up and watch. That's a great way to help out.
What live stream is you talking about sponsoring?
For Fandom 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because when I got demonetized, I'm like, when the stream shut down, I go, I'm not gonna stream the video anymore. And David's like, here's $100.
Dude, they've been killing me lately.
Have they?
Yeah, for just like the grimiest stuff. I mean, obviously all the Fandom stuff, they hit all of it. I didn't even bother disputing it. I'm like, just forget it. I'm not even gonna bother.
But you didn't get any strikes though.
No strikes. Just claims. Claims. Warner Brothers was slamming me for the Tenet trailer. They shut down my stream when I was showing the behind. You know when how Warner Brothers put up that behind the scenes?
And it's the same thing I got for during Fandom, and it's this weird thing where they shut it down for a while. And then
I'll tell you exactly what happened. They shut it down. I was trying to figure out what was happening, and I saw it's because it says ineligible, whatever. So I went to my studio, shut off monetization. The moment I hit that button, the stream popped right back up again. I didn't even have to make a new stream; it just popped right back up again. I was live.
My fear is that they'll give you an actual strike or an actual strike.
The studios don't really give strikes. I mean, you have to do some major DCMA stuff for a studio to get strikes. The big strikes that people have been getting is usually from these crappy. It's a lot of and I don't mean to be disparaging, but it's just what's happening. There's a lot of these Chinese companies that are like buying up content, and what I mean by buying up content, they're like buying up like GIFs and buying up like clips that people use to put on the internet. You know what I mean? Right. And when these channels put up these clips to laugh at them or talk about them, they can go in and say, "Oh, we own that. We bought that Vine clip," and they're doing and they're just doing content strikes on people for it.
Yeah.
But the studios themselves, to get a strike from a studio, you have to do something bad. They don't go as far as a strike. They just claim it usually 9 times out of 10.
So we've been talking. I saw you talking about Chadwick Boseman and stuff. I have this video I want to share with you guys now that we have a few new people that just came in, so that's good. I don't know if you've seen this video. I took it a few years back. It's when Stan Lee was getting his footprint.
Dude, the quality is like, it's so pixelated right now.
Right now, looks fine here.
No, it's taking a while to pop up on my screen. It's like loading. It's like, look, AOL. You know when you loaded a picture on AOL and you had to wait for it to pixel? That's what it looks like on my screen.
Let me know in the comments if you guys see the video again.
Now it's clear. It like took a minute for some reason. Like your video, crystal clear, but the shared video is slow as hell.
Okay, I want you guys to see, watch this video and stuff. It's very heartwarming. It's his speech to Stan Lee gets introduced by Kevin Smith here. And if you look at Stan Lee, he's on the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah.
And then you see Max is his manager back then, is the guy in the white. And then on your left, Max's right is what's his name? Damn it. Todd McFarlane.
That's Todd McFarlane?
Yeah.
That is Todd McFarlane.
Yeah. And there's I mean, I believe Kevin Feige was there too. There's a lot of people. This is in front of the Chinese theater. But I want you guys to listen to this, how awesome it is. And please pay close attention, because he does mention how comics have helped people get through cancer. So I'm wondering if maybe it's something he was doing is actually reading comics, you know.
I'll be 47 in a couple weeks and stuff. So I'm at midlife. There's really nothing left for me and stuff like that. But then I saw the trailer for Black Panther, and I said, there's a reason to stay alive for a little longer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the king of Wakanda himself, the Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman.
Look how great he looks, man.
Wow. We're going to be sweating up here like a Baptist minister. There are a host of proverbs, sayings that are used when you describe men who are mavericks.
This is
visionaries. One man said, as a man thinketh, so is he. Another man said, words have power. In the Matrix, and forgive me for using an alternate reference here, the Oracle says, would you have broken it if I hadn't said it, right? Stan Lee has taken words, taken his vision, placed them inside bubbles, placed them beside pictures with fantastic characters with extraordinary abilities. And he has made us believe in those universes and in those worlds. And in doing so, we as humans aspire to be better just like those characters. Those stories have helped us get through cancer. They have helped us when we were bullied at school. They have taken the pressure off us when the daily weight of life is just too much. And in aspiring to be better, the characters have shown us what it means to have extraordinary power. For sometimes we also have power. It shows us how to use that power. The difference between an enemy and a superhero is that responsibility, how they use that moment. This has never been exhibited better than when Stan Lee created Black Panther. When he created Black Panther, he created it in a time, it's 1966. You have to think about what was going on in that time. Vietnam War, Civil Rights Movement, the beginning of the Black Power movement, and the ideologies that were spoken of, that were displayed in Black Panther. You have to think about, it's beyond civil rights, it's Black empowerment. We as African Americans were not just victims, we're not just the colonized, we're not just slaves. We were kings and queens. We were an advanced scientific nation. We were proud. We had secrets. We had abilities beyond what other people knew. So when I think of what you did and the time you did it in, and I think of the fact that many people thought that that would be an impossible movie to make, right? The best creators are those who create things that continue to assist in the creative process, that continue to generate. We as human beings are an example of that. But the stories continue to create. It's exhibited in the fact that we have live action films, we have animations. The stories continue to be written by great writers, but they were first created inside his mind and inside others' minds. Stan Lee, what you have done is godly to a certain extent. So the impression that you have made is just, that you will see right here, is just an example of the impression that you have made on all of us. So I thank you as T'Challa, as Black Panther, and I ask the question again, would it have happened if he hadn't said it, if he hadn't written it, if he hadn't drawn it? No, it would not.
Yeah, it was
So
horrible.
yeah, I remember that day. It was like 170 degrees outside. That's why you had the I'm gonna sweat like a Baptist minister up here. I remember my camera was burning up, dude. I was like, you know, it's just things you don't, you don't forget. And I had a chance to talk to Stan right afterwards. It was great that I had that experience. I'll never forget. Some people talk about how we're bringing attention to him getting cancer when I've had people close to me get it, and I know Mike has. I don't know about Lunga.
My father-in-law, well, ex-father-in-law, he passed away from cancer, and he had cancer. He had cancer when me and my ex-wife started dating at 18.
Yeah,
and he had it for he went up and down with cancer, then emphysema, then cancer again, and stuff for 12 years until he finally passed away. So the entire time I knew him, over a decade of being married to my wife, he had cancer and finally passed away. And he was young too. He was like early 50s. So
I try to look at these things and I try to be the most positive possible. And the reason, we pay more attention because he was an icon and an actor in Black Panther and stuff. But also, like, his passing made me remember the people from my past as well. And I also remember, that's the way I look at it. And then maybe, like, give me a little bit of reminder that if this channel ever gets, like, big, or maybe where it's at right now, to do a fundraiser or something just to help give something back and stuff. This is something that goes through my mind.
And the reason why it reminds me of my father-in-law too, because seriously, I'm not kidding you. This man through that cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, emphysema, being on a double lung transplant list, and cancer in kidney, all this stuff that he had. He worked for Amtrak. He was a car foreman for Amtrak, and he was working double shifts while going through chemo, and he was working double shift with his oxygen tank, with emphysema, and it just makes me think about it, because Chadwick, he was working through this whole thing and working, and like he was like everything was fine, like there was nothing going on. This is cool. Can't wait to make the next one, and he was dealing with that the whole time that he was doing this,
Yeah.
Well, like what you said about doing some type of fundraisers or anything, we do it. We were a small channel when we started this, and we started doing different events to try and raise money. I mean, every year. Last year we didn't do it. We're going to do it again this year. Every October, because I lost my mom to breast cancer, so every October we do something small just to try and get the word out, try and raise some money, help some people. We usually pick charities that are not the big charities. Like charities that you could see where that every dollar goes to something.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, like, there's always a possibility and there's always a way. So I'll let you know when we do ours in October.
Yeah, well, I would love to participate. And if you guys have any idea, anyone in the community here, again, the main reason I want this channel, if it was bigger, then we could get more, but I think we have an okay community size-wise. It's a fantastic community. It's amazing. It's super solid. But if anyone watching or hearing this, if you have any ideas of what we could do, maybe a 24-hour stream going through channels, maybe like I'll start or finish or whatever, and then we go to Lunga's, and then we go to Muse, and we do a 24-hour thing, and just have fun with it, but then kick cancer's damn fucking ass a little bit. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be.
Who can say no to that?
Yeah, maybe if we could just do just one little dent, a couple dollars, and just have fun with it and kick the shit out of it, or at least contribute to that. So it's a promise I did say to myself when my stepdad passed away, but that I haven't fulfilled yet. I'm just looking for the right time, but I need people's help. I need Lunga's help. I need Mike's help, and I need the community.
It takes a lot of work, and we're like, if you've been there for us, we'll be there for you.
Yeah, I want ideas though. That's what I really need, because I haven't done anything like this. I was thinking of also, like, I hate to be
off the bat, Streamlabs I think has an options to do charity. In their donation thing, in the like when people donate to the channel, I think you can set it up. There's a charity thing you can do too. Yeah, right there, link charity. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'll do this later.
Go on my Twitter, guys. It's a little easier @NerdLecca and send me a PM. And I it really hurts me. It hurt me what happened to my stepdad. He was, I believe, like almost 50 or back then, or starting off his 50s. Took care of himself and stuff, but what's really hurts is knowing little kids that are born with it, and like they didn't even live at all, and they have it, and kids are so strong. All they want to play. So I don't know, maybe my heart goes a little bit more towards the newborns and the children, because they didn't even get a chance to like attend school, and what is that? It's horrible. So private message me, and I'll start brainstorming, and then maybe we'll get something cool down and just
yeah.
You guys down with that?
Oh yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll help out. I'm on board.
Yeah. And I see a lot.
Why is it hot in my basement? It's never hot down here. You see the glistening going on here?
Godzilla.
That was me last week, but it's cool over here now.
It's cooler now, man. Thank God.
Oh, I know why. I'm wearing long pants. That's why.
Can you show us?
You want to see my long pants? Why?
No, I wanted to take it off.
No, dude, that's not happening.
No,
I'm usually always wearing shorts, but since we went to the theaters, and theaters are usually the air conditioning's like cranked in the theater, and if there's only like 4 people in there, it gets
I'm eating
really
peanuts,
cold.
so
Yeah, I see that. And when we went to see New Mutants, it was freezing in there. So I'm like, today, I'm like, no, I'm putting on some.
He loves freezing nuts.
Yeah, of course he loves freezing nuts. I think he just likes nuts. Period. I mean, that's that's that. By the way, did you see Andy put up a video for Tenet?
Oh yeah. He said exactly what you said.
The title says Tenet gave me a headache. Was that good or bad?
That being said, I have seen some positives, so it's good.
My goal is I gotta see, and everybody's naysaying me. Just like when I said Tenet is not gonna be as great as people think, and everyone is jumping on me. When I said Dune is gonna be the actual blockbuster of the year, everyone's like, "Man, screw you! Dune ain't gonna make." No one knows Dune. No one.
I never said Dune isn't.
I said in general, and I didn't say you.
Yeah. The world is a circle around.
I know, Lewis.
Here's the deal.
Here, when it's you, I will say you, motherfucker. I will say your name. I will put your name out there.
Here's the deal.
In general.
Here's the deal. Dune has surrounded itself with the freaking A-list cast.
Yeah, big time cast, dude.
Yeah,
like big time. So I think Warner's really wants.
And I saw the teaser trailer today too before Tenet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had a teaser trailer.
When does it officially come out? Tomorrow?
Well, wait. When does what officially
Dune.
come out? Dune is supposed to be still set for November 8th or December 18th.
The trailer, though.
Oh, the trailer September 9th. Normally streams in his tiny ladies. No, incorrect, Linda. I wear boxer briefs. Thank you. I don't wear tidy whities. And they're not white. They're usually like gray, blue, black. Those stretchy boxer briefs. That's what I wear. Because I need the room down there, but unlike you, you can wear the tidy whities because there's not much.
I can picture Bunda in his tidy whities.
I try not to picture none of them.
Listen. With all the attention he gives e-thoughts on Twitter, he's got to air.
I don't stalk him.
I don't have to stalk him. He pops up in my timeline.
Stanley, unless they do a Dune trilogy, I don't think they could do it right. Well, that's the plan.
Well, hold on, Stanley. I don't know how much you know about this Dune. It is already, again, barring something catastrophic like it making nothing, it's already set for the first book alone to be 2 movies. So the first book is going to be split into 2 movies. So they're planning on doing 2 movies, and it's only for the first book. So right there, it's going to be more than a trilogy. If it goes the way it's supposed to, it's going to be way longer than a trilogy. It's going to be 4 or 5 movies or more.
I picture Bunda like he has a supercomputer. Like I picture he's in a bat cave, right? He has a supercomputer recording all.
Did you see what he just said?
What?
Shows what you know. I go commando.
I feel he has a supercomputer like Batman.
Picture that now. Picture that, Lewis.
No, check this out. And it records our conversations, right? And then the computer has these like bots analyzing our voice patterns and our speech and what we say.
He's got like 4 keyboards.
Control us on it for months and months and months. So every time he does he goes on our stream, he pulls up like Bat computer, please have the best troll for Lunga. Tidy whities. And he just presses it. Where's Jeffrey? I don't know.
I think Jeffrey's taking a break after what happened last time.
Yeah.
Well,
did he go to Vegas as well, like everybody else, to go see Tenet?
How many?
I didn't have to go to Vegas because my theaters
Dude,
are
there
open.
was like 4 or 5 people who went to Vegas to go see Tenet.
I can guarantee you that he went to Vegas because he was creaming to see Tenet. This guy has been waiting for Tenet this whole time. He's had Tenet on the brain.
Yeah.
Jeffrey went to Vegas, but he won't tell anybody because he doesn't want to make it sound like he's not listening to.
Look,
the,
just a trip to Vegas. I just want to get out for a while. So, hey guys, I got a convention I'm going to be attending and actually help running. Let me get it here.
In January, towards the end of the month.
No, it's in October. Okay. So, is anyone here from Arizona?
No, sir.
No, I know Lunga's not.
Wow. If you're doing a convention, does it involve comic books, Louis?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it involve like?
If we can get Isadora funded, I can bring the books to this convention. I will pay for my flight out to Arizona.
No, let me get the guest list right here. Okay, so there we go. Mad Monster. It's horror based convention. It's been going on for several years now. Let me get there's the website. Can you guys see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
October 9th and 11th. You guys could go on the website, madmonsterparty.com. Check out all the information. They may extend the hours, so because they're going to have limited capacity, of course, because of the pandemic and everything, making sure everyone's safety. Masks are going to be required. They're going to have a lot of stuff here for safety. But let's look through the guests. Oh, it's coming soon. Damn it. It's not even here. Oh, here we go. Carl Weathers. Not bad.
Apollo Creed, yeah. PJ Souls, Nev Campbell. This is just going to grow. This list is just going to grow. It's going to be pretty cool. So if you guys like horror movies, and there are comics there as well. And Isadora is a Lovecraftian comic book.
Perfect. Perfect. So there you go. Go to Man Monster Party. I'll be in the house checking it out. If anyone's from Arizona, if they just want to take a trip, yeah, check it out. Guys, you want to close off the stream? You have anything else to say? Anyone?
No.
Back to Isadora and the Immortal Chains. That's what I got to say.
Oh, yeah. Where's that at right now?
You gotta pimp that.
1941.
Oh, that's a good year.
1941 is where we're at right now. So we do need that. As many people as we can to back that, guys. Appreciate it. You do. Robin actually, I saw it. Robin, by the way, I didn't ignore it. Robin upped her pledge today. Nice. To help the campaign out. So thank you, Robin.
I had to go put in for my physical comic. I still got to do that. I got my debit card back on Friday.
Drop your link right there in the comments.
Oh yeah.
I also got mine, but not because I care about the comic or anything. It's because they're going for a lot on eBay. I did do a little change with it today, guys. Too. The sticker that I had as a stretch goal for hitting 2250, I just gave it to everybody who has it, and I put up the first collector card for the next stretch goal. So that's out there. If we hit 2250, the collector card, the first collector card will be part of the next stretch goal. So everybody who's backed it already is going to get a sticker. Everybody who backs the physical tier or higher is going to get the sticker. And then we hit 2250, everyone's going to get that first collector card as well. If we could plan a trip to Vegas in a couple weeks, I will hook everyone up with Fandango passes so you get in the movie.
Yeah, which, by the way, guys, I did not get. I paid to watch Tenet today. Thank you, Liz.
That's why you hated it. Master Swag King Entertainment, thanks, man. Thanks for liking our stream here. And a quick reminder, I do have one of these up, the Fandango Pass, in the comments area for members only right now. So I did post one. Go and claim it before someone takes it. So we got a few members here right now. Get that code quick.
However, AMC did randomly give me a $25 gift certificate. When I went to go buy tickets today, I just had a $25 gift certificate sticking in my Subs account. So I'm like, cool, that paid for most of the movie. I took my son and my daughter with me, so 3 of us went. Like,
so they go, hey, I know that guy. I know that guy from the Great Council. So let's tell him we get free promotion for AMC. Yeah.
I wish. AMC,
Mike,
sponsorship, we'll work together.
Oh, yeah. Mike, shameless plug. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Muse TV at YouTube, and you can find us on Instagram and all the social medias and all that other stuff. So you can find me there. So that's it.
Master Swag Queen. Master Swag King.
Master Swag Queen.
Yeah, man. Try to go on a little earlier than 9, and I'll head over there. Guys, join his YouTube channel as well. I'm jealous of this kid, man.
I've been on his show a bunch of times.
Mike, maybe Mike, if you want to go on there too.
Yep.
Mike,
I have more fun in this show because I don't have anyone censoring me over there. Like this.
You know, when I advertise this channel though at Frankenstein, I always say, "Hey, it's family friendly," and then they tune in Lunga with the.
Okay, no. You need to advertise. Nuke the Fridge at Frankenstein's. This is the relaxed, have fun channel. Okay. Don't even try that crap.
Hey,
it's in prime time.
It's not my fault that you have fun relaxing, telling Jeffrey to.
Well, hey, control your guests next time.
Damn it. All right, where can people find you, Lunga?
The Great Council over here on YouTube. Just search YouTube/The Great Council. I like the shirt size. I got new shirts, by the way.
Dude, that's rad.
That's very nice.
So yeah, and I got a bomber jacket too. It's cool. But yeah, head over to Great Council. Watch over there. Me and Yellow do stuff every Tuesday through Friday, our midday mashup. And then we usually do a Sunday gaming stream and then some other stuff here and there. I gotta put up a video about Tenet soon, and get people hate me. Get like 50 million thumbs down.
It's all right. I'll be one.
Hey, thank you, Joe, for subbing. Appreciate it.
Oh, awesome. And then Bunda, try to sub over there too, so you could troll Mike.
Oh, he already subbed.
How do you know?
Because he was a little bit late for Felipe Esparza.
Oh.
Little bit late.
Uh-oh.
Don't listen to Lewis.
But
he waited until after I passed 1,000 to subscribe with Nuke the Fridge.
Yep.
And guys, listen. Although we appreciate the donations and everything, I think liking, sharing, and subbing is way more important. So if you guys could do that for us, that'd be amazing. Okay, and it's free. So there you go. I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow. Nerd out.
Yep.